Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Where am I looking? This way as I'm looking. I'm going to continue working on this room today. Oh, that's a plan. So let's find some flooring. We need to put some floor in before we start working on other stuff. Do I have any oak? What woods do I have? Or maybe have that, don't I? I'm not over keen on the strict spruce. Nothing majorly wrong with it, it just looks a little greenish, the tint in it. So I'm just trying to figure out what we do for the flooring. And it's also got to kind of match. Let's grab the terracotta. Let's grab that. We'll have a look at the spruce and kind of try and hide instead. Anything else that might work? Got those. We also have those. Let's see what will work. I could do a checkered pattern, but I'm wondering if there's a different pattern we can do. So where's halfway? I should really check that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did there, that's halfway that way. How about what's halfway this way? 4. That's 6, 7. Gotta remember the yeah, it would help if I counted these as well, wouldn't it? Let's get rid of them. That way I don't mess up again. I will try. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14, I think I said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. I need to get rid of you and we'll see how wide you are. 1, 2, 3. You're 15. But if I ignore that bit, theoretically I could always bring that wall out if I wanted it to be exactly square. So 5. And let's switch. Not the strip I want. It's, where are you? There we go. I missed a couple of blocks. Not sure it's going to work. It may look awful. It's a flooring. I always struggle with floorings. But you don't try, you don't know. MC. Right, so I think I will go back to the spruce. And then we'll go to the dark. I meant to go to the dark and not the terracotta. Oops. Sorry about that. I forgot to turn emote mode off. Thanks for letting me know. Right, so need to stick some torches down, otherwise we're going to have things spawning. And thank you for the purr, Ali. It's much appreciated. The weather's been very changeable for you, is it? I thought it was going to storm earlier, but it's not too bad. I'm looking at that, and I'm thinking of maybe taking the dark oak out. Oops, wrong one. I'll put these in, but I'm not convinced on the terracotta. Hopefully it's not too bad there, DMC. Kind of tempted to just switch it to the dark oak. Let's give it a try with the dark oak. Just don't want it to be checkerboard pattern if I can avoid it. I think I like that better. I'm just not sure about the logs. The sun's shining at the moment, so I guess it's about to go down shortly. Let's get rid of you. Thank you for the resub, DMC. It is really appreciated. You guys are amazing. So let's grab a few more of you. I appreciate what people do. I really do. It is never expected or asked for. It was the 40s, today it's below zero. Ouch. Yep, that's a big difference. I need a few more. No, I don't want to use those if I don't have to. Problem is, it takes... I feel like I'm wasting wood if I used the stripped wood to then convert to planks. Right, so do I want to put an extra one out? Don't think I do. I think I want to double up. For the simple reason we've got to put bookshelves in. Hopefully it'll warm up for you soon. And stay warm. Although I don't suppose you want it too hot. Right, so we're going to need a stair at least, and probably another slab. Yeah, a stair and a slab. Let's grab you. Stairs. I'll probably have a bunch of stairs hiding, because that's what happens. I dump things in chests. Maybe not. This door's got to go somewhere. Looking at the wrong block. Why it seemed weird. That way the door can go there. Those can be that. You dodged the snow bullet. You're supposed to get 6 to 8 inches and you barely got one. You gave it to your neighbours, did you? I'm sure they share their weather with you that you don't want every so often as well. It's only fair. Right. Bookcases. grab some more of you, and I want to grab some of you just in case. Okay, I've got carrots in there. Don't ask me why I've got carrots in there, but I have carrots in there. Take those because I want some ladders probably. Yeah, I'm glad we haven't had snow yet. Fingers crossed we've had all we're getting until next winter. Have these ones. Probably. How much dark oak do I have? Not a great deal, I don't think. Two feet on average. Desk. Been a good year. Yeah, we don't tend to get much. We tend to get a couple of inches, and that's about it. It's not something we tend to get a lot of. It got cold this winter, but for us, it stayed below freezing for what was it? A week or two, something like that. But and then it came back again a few weeks later, being cold, just as cold, if I remember correctly. But yeah, usually we're not bad. I'm going to switch the colour out and see how I feel about it. Not too bad. I'm not happy with it. But then I'm not happy with the spruce, but I do like a contrast colour. I can always put it back afterwards. The cold is hard. So you get -40 for a lot of January. Yeah, that's cold. I moved back north just before last winter, and it felt chilly here because I'd become a bit of a southern softie after spending almost a decade down there. And I was used to it being about 10 degrees in winter. 9-10 degrees. You average about 30 inches of snow a year. But it's been really cold this winter, DMC, yeah. Whereas we probably average 3, maybe 4 inches of snow in a year. We don't tend to get a lot. I do remember getting deep snow occasionally, but it is very rare. So I think I've mentioned it before. I remember walking to school in the 80s with the snow up to my thighs. It was above knees. Not exactly tall. I'm only 5'1", but it was a good couple of feet of snow. And walking almost 2-3 miles to school because the buses were cancelled. That happened a couple of winters growing up, but it wasn't something that was usual. Yeah, you've lived in Texas. That's a fair while to live there, since 95. I'm 4 inches taller than your ex-wife. Oh, yeah, they got a lot of snow, didn't they? So it was 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th. And that just gives a couple of blocks. If I did a 3 and a 3, that would make that one the 5. Yeah, I'm taller than my sisters by an inch. So I can't complain. And I can't say it bothers me being short. But yeah, we're pretty lucky over here. We don't tend to get a lot of nasty weather. Okay. Let's try making this a little bit deeper. You're not short, you're just altitudinally challenged. Exactly, Ali. You can use ladders to get things from top shelves. It never bothered me. I know it does bother some people. It just never bothered me. There's always ways to get things that are high up, like you say, ladders, etc. And if I'm in a supermarket, I will politely ask somebody who's taller. And usually they don't mind. Because when they stock in shelves, they don't seem to think about shorter people. You're actually 5'10". That's cool. It's not exactly short. I guess it depends what you're comparing it to as well. Different countries' heights seem to be slightly different. By that I mean either the average height is 6 foot or whatever, or 6'4". Put you there. Figure I may as well just build up some scaffolding. Yeah, 5'10" isn't bad. I think my brother's about 5'10", 5'11"-ish. Which he was pleased at, because my dad was about 5'7". But my cousins on my dad's side, who are all female, are all around 6 foot. And the same on my mum's side. Got the shortness from my grandma. And seeing as I think my grandma was an awesome woman, I don't care. Right, so I've got that. Okay, let's get some mangrove. Congratulations to your grandma. 102. Wow, that's amazing. And she's 49. That's awesome. Happy birthday to your grandma. It is very impressive. I think it's brilliant. Okay, so I want to put some shelf. Oh, I was thinking of making some of the red one too. Let's grab that. No, I want the red. Do a few of you. Trapdoors, probably I'll end up with some trapdoors. Hmm. Two, three, four maybe. And then I would need it to come out that way. I need to make more stairs. And I also need some trapdoors. I knew I would. It was guaranteed. I hope she had a fantastic birthday. So, bookcases. Which one of you did I stick the bookcases in? And I know I have a whole bunch because I went and got them before stream. Okay. And I want... Yeah, because it's going to be a full block, so it may as well be a full block here as well. I was thinking about maybe putting some light there to hide it, but some trapdoors kind of look like some books are locked in a case. Maybe not those trapdoors. I'll have to come back once I've figured out which trapdoor to use. Suppose I could use one of the Nylium ones, the warped or the crimson. Probably the red one. You. Did I just do 3? I did, yeah. So then let's grab a few more stairs because I'm going to need them. Not 100% sold on the colour scheme yet, to be honest. Actually, I was going to pull this out this way instead. Should just make a ton of each. Where are you hiding? So let's take you. Come on, let me place a block. I was thinking of bringing the ladder down there, but I've changed my mind. I'll either take the ladder up there. That way this can come directly to each of the walls. Didn't make ladders though, did I yet? Get rid of some of you. Need it to go one higher. Now we can use these. Right. More of you, but I want to make sure I have enough of a gap. Do I want to place you here instead? I want a light source. Let's find some lighting. Do I have any of the frog lights left? Yes, I do. Give me 20 trapdoors. Gives me a little bit of light. How much space do I have above that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I could put in another set of shelves. Well, bookshelves, bookcases, whatever. Slightly higher up. Okay. I was wondering whether to put a bit on the bottom as well. But I've just decided we'll have floor height ones. Oops. You okay, DMC? Did your gold break? Yep, maybe they did want it. Yeah. And we can put a few more view. Yep. They do, don't they? They always want to pinch the Titan's gold. Need to go up there. No, that's not going upwards, Pendle. That's going sidewards. Actually, no, I can't. It wouldn't matter. I was thinking about lighting. But even if I put light in here, it wouldn't show through. Hey, where are you? Got some more of you and some more of you. That's handy to have. Yep, it's always good to have one of those boxes. Emergency recovery kits. Need some more. Definitely a must for everybody. And if people don't have one, they can always grab stuff from the Christmas chest. Makes sense to have several of them where you're working. That's an extra ender chest dotted around. Okay, so I'm one of those short, so I should have made some more. Kind of tempted. Get rid of that a second. And then I can have a seating area there. Just in this little alcove. And then we can put another set of books here. If I finish a sentence. Sorry. Are these? There's these. A good habit to get into, not finishing my sentence. But it's an old habit. Right, because that's on the half slab height. That there would need to change as well. Oops, wrong one. Okay, what happened to that block? That's what happened to that block. Scrap you. Okay, now we just need to put some trapdoors on the next layer up. Come on. Where are you? Possibly. I guess it's hard to say with you know, I'm going to change that. Wrong place. Come back. Either way, it's not much fun when they attack you. I dislike the hoglins for that too. Be vicious. All you're doing is walking by, you're not bothering them at all. And they still don't like you. Grab these bookcases again. Attempt this time is can't really see them, but it does light things up a little bit. So we'll put stuff in, then we'll go buy some more. Hang on. Out you pop. Things don't go as far as I think they will. Oh, I've got plenty trapdoors. I never have enough trapdoors. Okay. Yeah, because I'm going to just put a seating in there, area in there. That's fine. I was thinking if I moved these up a block. Then they'd work fine. And they would. those up for the minute. Up and down like a yo-yo. Right. Okay. There's definitely a big bookcase. Need to figure out something on this side. But I don't want to duplicate it. But I may do a couple of smaller ones on this side. First things first, let's go buy some lanterns, frog lights, whatever. You know what I mean. Or maybe not. Clear up some inventory space. And then I'll have to find that lot later. Ender chest. Okay, so I don't have one down here. And let's try not to splat this time. So I did that the other day. I went down to where I was going to work on the pillars, the columns. And I was flying down and kind of lagged. I guess my connection was a little bit funny. And I went kersplat. Eee. A drink. Bought some cordial this week. Lemon and lime. It's really nice. I just felt like a change. Nether floor, overworld. Free cake. There's free cake. Truckers of Deep Slate free also. So another place to come for Deep Slate when I need it. Frog lights, frog lights. Not the green, it's purple I want. Okay. Stop paying for stuff, huh? You know me better than that by now, DMC. I'm not going to take stuff out of somebody's shop, even if it's people I know really well, etc. I won't do it. It's too much like shoplifting for me to do that. I just could not do it. I once went one Christmas. I was in a store and I was looking for wrapping paper, and I suddenly realised the time, and I was supposed to pick up my nephew from nursery, and I rushed out of the store, and I realised just as I was collecting him that I'd actually taken the wrapping paper with me. I went back to the store the next day and apologised and paid for it, because it was a case of, oh my God, I've walked out of a shop without paying for something. I felt awful. It wasn't done on purpose. It was just a case of, holy, yep, I'm supposed to pick him up in 15 minutes. He was only 3 years old at the time, and it was a case of, yeah. Like I say, I went back and apologised and explained and paid for it, and they were really nice about it. Ooh, I may have made that a one too tall. I'm just thinking ceiling. You got out to the car and found something under the cart that you missed at checkout and had to run back in before. Yeah, that's the thing. It's, yeah, it happens, but it's not something you feel good about. It's a case of, holy, how on earth did I miss that, or etc. Um, you okay, Ali? Right. So yeah. Eesh. Hi, Puri. Thank you for the meow. Yeah, I need to drop that case. Unless, yeah, that it needs to go down by 1 block. Or does it? No, it doesn't. What I'm going to do is put a decorative block around it, but try and work it in just before the server reset. Ah, that makes sense. The amount of times I log on just before a server restart is amazing. You see the countdown hit 10 seconds, or well, the 15-second or the 30-second warning. It's a case of, okay, perfect timing. Let's see if I can log back in. No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh. I guess I could always go around the edge at height. So what I'm going to do is cheat a little. Because I'd still need the blocks for that part, I think. So let's put some junk blocks in its stead. And I need to grab back some of the stuff I had. Have those as well, don't I? Oh, I jumped and it put it on top of the torch. You logged into server closed again about a week ago. Yep. So how tall do I want this one to be? One more block. This one is here, isn't it? I don't want it that close to the door. I want it to at least a block away. Oh, I'm doing good, Piri, and you? How are things going? So if we go across the top on there. Oh no. Oh, I need to go upwards, please. I need to sort this out before things catch. Everything burns down. I forgot. Need to keep an eye on that. Fingers crossed it doesn't catch fire again, because there's lava behind that. And it may just do it. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it was just because I removed those blocks and I needed to put them back. But I guess we'll soon find out. Like you say, fire tick. So those two need to be Ujima what's it. No, that's definitely not a thingamabob. That's a thingamabob. That's a what's it. You're doing fine, by the way. That's awesome. What's a what's it? That one there, that's all the bits on the side of it. No, that's a what's it. That's a yeah, that's a thingamabob. That's a what's it for the moment. Definitely not a kidgy. Nope, definitely not. Not at the moment. You're going to work in the house again tomorrow. Finish the last 2 rooms and then you're done with the house. Awesome. That's cool. It's all important is having all these different terms. Want another one of those. And one short. Them again, so I can put them directionally. That way they match up. I wasn't sure about replicating that on this side, but I'm thinking maybe it'd be a good idea without the middle bit. Let's put it in and we'll see how it looks. And if I think it's too crowded, we'll take it out. You're going to connect the kitchen to a smaller room to make a bigger kitchen. Makes sense. It's nice to have a big kitchen if you can. Gives you a lot more room to play with. So far, so good. With the flames, that is. Oops. Wrong place. Thank you for the lurk, Piri. You take care of yourself. Hopefully have a fantastic weekend. Right, so I need some more. Of course I do. I better eat before I do go kersplat. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. I'm kind of paranoid at the moment with that fire tick. Get you. Come on. Right. So we want the stairs again. Hi Zalvi, thank you for the phantom. How are you doing? Good to see you. Some more of you. We want the same on this side. Okay, so that would be on that level. How high up is that? And do I need to take this up one additional block? I don't want this doorway to feel too enclosed. You tired? The weather's been gloomy all week. But all in all, pretty good. I'm glad you're doing pretty good, and hopefully the weather will start improving pretty soon. Because we're almost at the start of March. We do that. Trapdoors and frog lights again. Try the fret. Oh, have a few. Hi, Eck. How are you doing today? How's your week been? Oops, wrong place. So, let's put those there. That way it can light that area up a little bit. Do the same on here. They're the stripped, they're the normal. Put the bookcases away, didn't I? I guess you spawn just in time for it to be daylight. Yay. Enjoy. You had a lovely walk in between the rainstorms. Yeah, we do get gloomy weather, but we get some beautiful weather too, like everywhere else. Oops. It's really nice to get beautiful weather. Wrong place. I'm kind of glad that the evenings are beginning to get a little bit lighter. It'll be even nicer at the end of next month when things are a lot lighter. So this one is going to have to kind of be opposite but the same. Because of the way this doorway is, I don't want to come out two like I did on here. So I'm probably going to do what I did for the one. And then maybe do the two higher up. You remember your time in the UK being along the line of rain, cloud, sunshine, storm, hail, all of them every day, entirely unpredictable. That's true. You also got a new tablet in after 10 years, your old one properly died. Well, it lasted a good while then. 10 years is a pretty decent time for it. But it's never a good time for it to actually die. Because it's usually when you can least afford it. You have to say when we had the meeting. Yeah, we didn't do too bad for the meetup. Yeah, and that was in the evening when we were about to eat, if I remember correctly. Yeah. We definitely didn't do too bad. So there's 14, so that means I need 28 trapdoors. You got to experience some of the London's finest weather when you were there. Yeah. We're very changeable. The weather as well. It does have good museums. The Science Museum was cool. And it's nice that some of them you can go in for free. I do like the fact that there are museums that do that. That it's donation based. 2, 3. Oops, that's not what I meant to put it. I meant to flip the flap door. Yeah. You might go to London twice this year. That's cool. You're going to see a play in the West End. That's nice. Oh, good. I'm glad you had good weather for most of the trip at DMC. Yeah, definitely. I think it's great that they do that because it allows people to experience it and see all the history and everything else or whatever events are going on there. It does really make it accessible. Is it 2 or 3? Can't remember how tall this is. It's 1, 2, 3 in total. Won't be a second. I want to check what's on the top floor. So the top floor is 3 and 1. If I make this slightly different. Your mother wants to go to see Mousetrap and have a fun mother-son weekend. That's cool. And then the best friends wants to see Wicked. Yeah, the British Museum's cool. Yep, you can. Or you can fly and you can hop on the Eurotunnel, etc. Haven't flown for a little bit, but usually the flights are pretty reasonable. You have to look at the Eurostar to London. It's just way too expensive, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. The Eurostar is a cool... It's a fun thing to do besides just travel. If that makes sense. You can do the Don't get me wrong, the Eurostar travelling is convenient for some people. But it's also a case of it's a cool attraction in its way for seeing the journey. Yeah. Yeah, it's cheaper. If you're doing long distance journeys, it can be cheaper to go by plane than it can by train. I know I've said before that I was looking at a train journey from Plymouth to Manchester return for 2 people, and they wanted £600 for the 2 of us. Trains are awesome, and yes, they are expensive. And that's a problem. Because when you can fly for, or you used to be able to fly for 40, 50 pound, why would you pay the cost of a train fare? $250 USD. Yeah, that's the thing. It really does depend, because sometimes you can get it cheaper while you're over here than you can from the US. I don't know why it works that way. But you don't want to risk not having a valid journey for the time you need. But yeah, I've flown in the US and it's a case of flights over there. I know there's the distances that are involved, but I still can't believe how much they charge for it. You're a lot bigger country, and I fully get that. But yeah, it does shock me sometimes when I see the cost of it over there. Because I was looking for flights, and the cost of the flights, I could almost fly to New Zealand for that kind of money at the time. Like I say, I was paying 600 and odd pound return for a flight to New Zealand, and they wanted something like £400 to fly between certain cities. It's a case of no. Yeah, we keep being told about how we should do our part to save the environment, and yet we're encouraged to choose the most polluted transport over the cleanest. True. We always think as US flights cheap compared to Canada. We double or triple the price just to cross the border. Yeah, from a US city, just past the border. That's true. I once, I was backpacking around the States and across Canada, and I chose to fly into and out of Canada because it halved the cost. It's kind of weird. Whereas, like I said, I've backpacked a lot. So I fully appreciate the size of Canada and America. But when I compared some flying somewhere to New Zealand, which is the other side of the world, and it costs me as much almost to fly from Boston to Houston. It's a case of, yeah, I am not going to pay that kind of money for it. I may as well go to New Zealand, because that didn't include the cost of the international flight to the States in the first place. which is a shame because I enjoy visiting the States. I enjoy visiting Canada too. And the only reason I don't visit Europe is because I don't speak any foreign languages. Right, so that gives us both of those. That's not too bad. It's kind of the same but opposite. Yeah. Plus that yeah, that's the thing. You looked into going to through I guess maybe not, but I was always I guess it may be an age kind of thing. I was always taught if you're going to somewhere, if you're going to visit somewhere, you should at least be able to say to understand the language. It was extremely rude and bad manners not to. You managed to get tickets from your small regional airport to London for just under 900. Being a small regional airport, I can see it. I can see it costing that. If it's an international, I would have expected it to be a lot cheaper. I don't know at the moment what the costs are because I haven't looked into it. But it used to be about 350, 400 pound to go, which was probably $500-600. Between five and six-ish. Right, so I now need to figure out what I'm going to do with these walls and the doorway. There's the lightning again. Right, so let's get rid of these for a minute. Oh, I haven't seen River Song for a while. It certainly still applies, but most Europe welcome. Oh, that's cool. One of these days I will have to do that. Okay, so what do we do with these things? So I want a reading table or something in the middle. I don't want too much clutter. I may put some pictures or something in. Right, so let's get rid of you. I should have some of you already made up. Hello, phantoms. There we go. That gets rid of them. And let's go sleep so that they don't keep spawning. think the thing too is it's a case of when you backpack on your own, being aware of what's going on around you. It's not necessarily bad things going on around you, it's just being a case of being aware. Right, so we want some stairs and we need to put a ceiling on this thing too. That includes airfare to Chicago, where you leave from, and Denver, where you'll return to. But that's not bad, considering. Because they're not short distances to travel. Let's choose part of you. Right, so what colour roof? I think I will do the white terracotta for the roof. Because the white terracotta has kind of a pinkish tint. Yeah, exactly. They're not exactly 2-second flights. I know when I flew into Northern Ireland from here, it was a case of you were no sooner in the air than you were coming down. They didn't even have time to serve a drink. It was literally that quick. I'll come round the corner anyway. Whereas the one to New Zealand, yeah, they were long flights. Good job I enjoy flying. That's all I can say. It wasn't quite so fun coming back on one of the trips. Bless them. There was a couple there who had little kids, and the air pressure must have really hurt one of the little one's ears, because you're talking babies. They were under a year old anyway. Let's put it that way. Bless them. When you're flying that far with little babies, they don't know about the pressure and their ears. Some of them slept, but you'll find there's the odd one or two who just can't seem to get rid of the pain of the pressurization. Bless them. And you feel so sorry for the parents. Because not only are they having to deal with the baby being in pain and crying, they're having to deal with some people around them not being very understanding about it. It's not like there's anything you can do except feel sorry for them. Bless them. Right. It's not too bad. Got to figure out a lantern. Right, so a table. Let's move those for a second. It's 2 by 2. I like the way it's kind of worked out to be on the edge over each of these at these sides. But I do need a small seating area, and I'm thinking this area would be good for a seating area. Kind of like a, where do I have them on me? I think I put them away. Find some dark oak of the stripped variant. Yeah, I guess that there are such things now as Google Translate. But you have to remember the first time I started backpacking was in the late 1980s. You didn't have mobile phones, much less Google Translate. It was a completely different experience. Because when you left your home country, you would not really speak to anybody at all via the internet or anything else until you arrived back home. I think I have some spruce. There we go. Those. Where did I put the wool? Just getting myself a couple of options. You often be home before your postcard arrive. Yep, definitely. One, 2, 3. Like I say, unless you made a landline call. You weren't speaking to people at home. Right, so I want some copper and some candles, I think. The copper's in the thing down here. The candles are back in storage. It's in one of these things. Get rid of you for a second. You can go here. Have I got? You can go away as well. Okay, you're here somewhere. I know you are. Your lava. Come on, copper. I know I've got more in storage waiting to go in the build, but you know I have a whole bunch of it here somewhere. And I know there's more than this. I'm going to make me strip you before I can break you down. That's weird. I'm insisting on it be broken down before I can take it back into ingots. There we go. When you're on Madeira. Yeah, well, Christmas delay, I would expect. Mail's always a bit hectic around Christmas. What else is there to drop off? We'll drop you off for a second. We'll drop you off. I don't need either of you. Now let's go get the candles. Okay, and lighting. Which means I've got you out already. Here we go. Right. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. So I'm going to try this, and if this doesn't work, I'm going to try some glazed terracotta. You're going to try to send some postcards to friends? Who? Fingers crossed. It'd be good that it'll be nice if they do. So let's wrong way. I want to go here instead, so I can go boop. No candles. I can't see why not. After all, they're just a card. I'm going to use normal candles, I think. I'm pretty sure I have flint and steel in here. I can hear it ticking away, but I can't see the flame. And then we can have I want, where are you hiding, string? Oh, there's the copper. I moved it up here. I knew I had some. Wrong place. Need you just there. You two there. Then we can have kind of a large table, but it may be too big. Don't think I'm keen on it. Oh, it was worth trying. Have you disappeared too? Okay. I've got space. Got a couple of spaces. Well, that's just weird. I'll use one of you then. It's very weird for it to disappear. I'm just not keen on the texture of the barrels. I was thinking it may look okay, but the pattern didn't seem to match in too well. The red and the other bit wasn't too bad, but I wasn't sold on the composters. Yep, it's in the right place. Am I thinking it's wrong? Probably because I knocked a block. It wasn't a... I was thinking it was a dark oak block I had lost. It wasn't. It was a mangrove log, which is why I couldn't find it. Because I was being dippy. Now let's give it a try. This one. Okay. I think we're going to put a seat in this corner as well. Oops. I thought I was seeing things then. I wasn't. There was a piece of string there. Now we need another set of candles. We go. And get rid of you. And theoretically, I should be able to get rid of you. But I do need to do something about lighting. So I need to check the light levels, don't I? Right, so where are we? 5, 4, 3. Some of these are getting pretty low. Had a couple of 2s. Give us a little bit more light. Right, so basically I just need to put a few decorative details, kind of like pictures, I think. Question is, do I put a rug down or do I just leave it? I'll leave it down for now, but I'm not 100% sold. Okay, so there are some sticks. And there should be some normal wool, unless I made it all into carpet. Is there any? Yes, a little bit of green. Nope. That's a better one for a library. Then we'll do the same on this side. Two up, wasn't it? 1, 2. So that one, that one, that one, and that one. No, that's not what I want either. Okay. Can I have the other one, please? I don't want the guy on the bicycle. That's another thing I would really love. More pictures and a way to select which picture you actually want instead of it being random. So you need to disappear. You need to disappear. And I need those two. Where did I stick them? Oh. And I forgot to grab those blocks, didn't I? Just easier to make new ones than to go hunting. And we can fill this in. What did we do for the door here? Okay, so I need a bunch of doors. Always fun when I don't have enough room in the inventory. So 1, 2. And a door. You can go away and you can go away. Which side? I think it was this side, wasn't it? Yep. I'm going to put it on the inside. There we go. Still needs something from the ceiling, but we'll figure out those kind of things later. I don't think it's come out too badly. And yes, I'm aware it's not symmetrical, but hey, it is what it is. It doesn't always have to be symmetrical. Okay, so let's see who's streaming, if anybody, because it's time for me to get some food. I've got Mr. Joker playing. Oh, I'm glad it looks fine to you guys. I've got Mr. Joker playing No Man's Sky, if you guys would like to head his way. But he's the only one on my list that I have. Read. Give him my apologies, because I really do need to go get food. It's been a long time since breakfast. One of these days I'm going to remember to eat lunch on time. So grab this one, this one, and let's go here. I need to do two. And let's put in the raid for Mr. Joker TV. You guys have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves and have fun, okay? Hopefully the weather will be fantastic for you all. Bye, everyone.